Channel 4 News with 5-time Emmy Award-winning anchor, Ron Burgandy. Chamkine Sports. Rick Tamlin Weather. And your reporter in the field, Brian Fantana. It's Channel 4 News at 6 o'clock.
Good morning, folks. I'm Ron Burgandy from WXJC News. On behalf of myself and the rest of the crew here, I wish you a good morning. We have an exciting day ahead of us, don't we, Christina?
Yes, we do, Ron. Today, July 20th, 1969, will go down in history as the world's first moon landing. An estimated 600 million people are tuned in to watch this monumental event. To give more information on some logistics, here is Cham with our lunar landing play-by-play.
Thanks, Christina. The landing of Apollo 11 is headed by Commander Neil Armstrong, Lunar Module, Eagle pilot Buzz Aldrin, and the Command Module Columbia pilot Michael Collins. Apollo 11 took off 3 days back on July 16th, set for the moon. At around 2 p.m., Eagle Module separated from the rest of the Command Module. Neil and Buzz should be landing any time now. But first, here's Brick with some fun facts. Whammy!
Ha! Whammy! On Apollo 11's journey to the moon, a switch on the circuit breaker that ignited the engine broke. NASA attempted to fix the problem until Aldrin eventually jammed a pen in the board, creating a makeshift switch. Eagle had only enough fuel to run for 40 more seconds.
Wow! Brick, that is some very specific information. How'd you know all of this?
I invented NASA, Ron!
Okay, great. Thanks, Brick. It looks like they're preparing to land. Let's go to some live footage. See the Eagle Module.
Altitude 1600.
Eagle looking great. Roger, 1202, we copy it.
35 degrees, 750, coming down to 23. 540 feet and at 15. 10 and 50 feet down at 4. Altitude, velocity light. 3.5 down, 220 feet. 11 forward, coming down nicely, 200 feet. 4.5 down, 5.5 down. 100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward. 75 feet, car's looking good, down a half. 6 forward.
60 seconds.
Lights on, forward, forward. 40 feet, down 2.5. Picking up some dust. Straight shadow. 4 forward, drifting to the right a little.
30 seconds.
Forward. Contact light. Okay, engine stop.
We copy you down, Eagle.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
That is truly amazing. Now we just wait for Neil to take the first steps. Are we still rolling? Are we still rolling?
Yeah, we're live.
Cut the film, man. Cut the film. It looks like this may take a while. Here's Brian Fantana at Cape Kennedy with the inside scoop on our lunar landing.
Cheers, Ron. This is Brian Fantana over at Cape Kennedy, the launch site of the Apollo 11 mission. This is the first mission of its kind. It's the first mission to the moon. We found out a couple interesting facts so far. We know the moon has the strong smell of lunar dust, which is the same smell of ashes or gunpowder. Now, also, the astronauts had signed memorabilia for their family because the insurance policy for this mission was so high and too risky that they couldn't afford it. So that ink will be worth a lot of money someday. Now back to you at the studio.
Yes, it will. Thanks, Brian. I believe we have some movement.
I'm going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia, on the high gain, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now.
I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the lunar surface.
Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston?
Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the lunar surface. You do have to be. All right, you do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you. And about 2 or 3 or maybe 4 easy paces can bring you to a fairly smooth stop.
You've seen it here first, folks. We have the first man on the moon. We have won the space race. Absolutely sensational. I repeat, we have won the space race.
We remember this day as a defining piece of American history. Take this time to rejoice with your family.
Signing off for all of us here at WXJC, I'm Ron Burgandy. Stay classy, United States.